and welcome back to the channel. I'm Elvie and this is part 3 of me going through my art supplies. If you've watched the last 3, you'll know that this is not the state you were left in part 2. That is because I went through and organised them into individual piles once again, with paintbrushes, pens and markers, half pans and full pans, kind of empty ones mainly. Other tools, kind of like mainly sculpture tools and woodcut tools, pencils, watercolour, acrylic, oil and gouache, and then all the stuff I've accepted over there. Oh, well, that's got to go through that extra process. We've got some paper down here to test out the pens. Some some tubes I found that I already knew they were wrapped at the bottom, but causing a little bit of a mess, so they're over here. And then we've got the box to put all the stuff I'm not going to be taking with me. And yeah, we'll start with the easy stuff, the pencils, because past me already went through them and put all the things I need in here. So those all to be taken with me, put over there. And these are the things I won't be taking with me. I've got a little bit of brown charcoal, some watercolour pencils, some colour pencils, and a few normal pencils as well. So those can all go into the chest. Next, I guess we'll go through these kind of tools. I will take this because it's got the protective lid. I'm pretty sure it's pretty sharp as well, since this one's from school and my teacher let me keep it, so I will be putting that one aside. We've got this, which is good for charcoal to sharpen it, so I'll keep it. It's a little piece of sanding paper. This is an eraser. There's not much left in it, and I've got other erasers, such as these, which actually go on. Do I want these? I don't know why. I'll put the erasers aside for a second, because I've already got one over there, right here. And erasers last a long time, so I'll just put those in there. We've got 3 double-ended sculpting tools I bought a while ago. They definitely will be useful, I reckon, so those can join the pile. This is a etching tool I will take with me. We've got this for a pen, we don't need. I don't need all of these, but a few of them will be useful, I reckon. Some of them are quite blunt though. I'm thinking of the chisel tools mainly. Oh, I might just pay to bring all of them for printmaking. But there are quite a few. What one do I have over here? I've got quite a large chisel. It's maybe not, because these are quite rusty and blunt. Nah, I've got 4 tools over there, so the rest can go in the box. Next we'll go through pens, so I'll just drag these all over. There we go. And that's what the paper's for, so we can double check they work. The first one, we've got, I already don't like that because it's got that line. In the box it goes. I've got some metallic pens in here. and I will be keeping these. I'm not sure if I want to keep all of them though, because I use them for writing. So I don't think I'll keep these three. These three can go in the box, but these ones work and they're quite vibrant, so these can go in the pile. I've got some permanent markers. I don't know if I need them. Maybe for labeling. So I'll just grab them all out. I'll keep this one. I'll swatch it for you guys. And maybe these two? Do I need two though? I feel like that's excessive. Maybe just those two. So these can just go in the box. I'll show you what they look like if I can. There we go. So they are just quite, classic ones. I'll show you this one as well. This one's my favourite colour. Well, not my favourite colour, but it's such a pretty colour. It's like a purple dioxide, basically. Then we've got a couple other pens. Got a red pen. They'll be good for most of the written work. I've got two different sizes of red pens by Uni-Ball. I've got the thin one and the thicker one, so I'll take both of them. I do have a ballpoint pen, which classic ballpoint pen. I don't think I need 3 red pens, I will be honest, so in the box. I do have a few Uni-Balls, like 4, but they are my favourite. They're going in. No, can't not. Then we've got this. This is a new edition. I reckon this will be good for just writing in general, like most of my notes. So it'll go in the pile. Got a couple ballpoint pens. Does this one work? Yeah, I'll take them both. I love my pens, so narrowing it down is not easy. I've got a couple of these. I don't think I'll need them for anything. So they've got this kind of brush nib, and then they've also got a chisel nib. But I don't think we'll be doing anything to do with alcohol markers anytime soon, so both of these will just go in the box for now. And all these are alcohol markers as well, different shades of them. Don't need them in the box. I've got a bit of company. She's checking out the scene. Hey, gorgeous. She's like, oh, she's walking right past. We'll continue with the video. We've got a couple different sized Winsor & Newton black pens. I've got a 0.8 and a 0.1. Oh. I'll be taking these. I've got a couple of kind of thicker nib that can go from thick to thin. So I will be taking these. I've got 2 of them. So I'll take both. Okay, I've got this one, which is a blue pen, which is changing it up. It's very flowy when it comes to ink, so of course it's always appreciated. She's so wet because it just rained. Oh, bye. Oh, she's not quite left yet. And then we've got a couple these, I love using these. I've got a few of these left as well. So these are the ink cartridges that go in the pen. And I've got to. I love it so much. Hopefully they'll be fine on the flight over. This one's got a little bit of ink left in it too, but I don't want to bring both because this one's a thicker nib, I think, as well. and not my favourite. So I'll just put that one in the box. This is really bad eliminating. Oh, there's another Sharpie. Oh, don't need that. Oh, there we go. This is kind of a thickener, 0.5. I don't know, I did 1.5. It's 0.5. Thick and waterproof. Always useful. Yeah, it's got plenty of ink left in it. My pen pile is basically just taking out all the markers and keeping the pens. We've got a few left. Got a 0.5. So, very small. It's a 0.05 actually, so it's even smaller. It's tiny. It's so small. But I already have a 0.1 by Winsor & Newton, and I prefer Winsor & Newton, so bye! And we got one more. This one's a 0.3, 0.3. Lots of ink left in that one. But I think I'm going to put it in the box, because I do have a lot of the uni ball pens in that pile. Choices. I think that paintbrush pile, that's intimidating. We're gonna go half pens. All of these I'm gonna not take with me, but I'm gonna fill the ones, some of them with paints I'm gonna take with me when I go through my palettes up there. So these will join it. Gouache. Of course, taking all 5 tubes. I said that in part 1. Oil paints. I've never used any of the, have I? I wouldn't say successfully, like a proper dabble. I've got a few colours of the Winsor & Newton water mixable oils. I don't know what ones I need, so we've got a pretty good colour range actually. I'm going to take all of these. They're all still usable, so they'll go into the pile. And as all these, because these are smaller tubes, they're not, going to take up too much space. And they're still ready to use, haven't been used before, so it's a good chance to use them. And I'm pretty sure we'll probably be dabbling in oils at some point. Okay, so close. We'll go for the acrylics. Move over. I'm not actually going to take any of these kind of larger containers, but I will be keeping, what colour is this? I will be keeping these two out. Oh, was it these two? Might have been titanium. I'm going to keep these ones out because I'm painting shoes at the moment and I'm using the purple and one of these two whites. One's yellow toned white and one is just a really pure kind of white. So I'll keep those out. I'll try and get that finished before I go to uni. These ones, however, will go in the box for me to use later. This gesso I've used it for so long. It's gotten me far. We'll just push all the watercolours aside because I've got to go through these separately by myself, and that will take for a while. So I've got lots to go through. I've got some Engram, Art Spectrum, lots of Schmincke, mainly Schmincke. Oh, there is an oil paint in there. We've got Daniel Smith. Yeah. Some Winsor & Newton in here, some Cotman. Yeah, lots of different ones, so I'm going to have to go through that separately. But moving on to the acrylics. I can do this one with you guys, because not as many. So, I only want to take what I need. And these smaller tubes, they're smaller, so that means, but I've used quite a lot of the paint in them. I'm thinking, no. Okay, I'm going to take the titanium white. No. That one's got a lot of paint left in it, so probably These also have a lot of paint left in them. I've got 2 browns, and I'd rather use my other brown. But no, I'll put the purple back. Do I need not the brown though? I don't need the shiny colour. I don't need the gold. Keeping these ones out because I'll just use them up with my little paintings. That one's got quite a lot in it still. That can be over there. Okay, we've got yellow. Warm yellow, warm red, of course. That's no, don't need that, don't need that. Got the other brown. Got the ivory black over here. Got the ultramarine, kind of light blue and yellow. So those are yes. We've got cerulean blue and plenty of silver, magenta. I will be taking magenta because I don't actually have a cool red in this pile. I don't need silver or more black, so this can go in there. I don't really, it's not a primary colour that I need, but I might just add it to the pile anyway. And the brown, I've already got one in there, so that can just go in the box. And so that's my pile of acrylics. Narrowed down very much so, definitely. They can just go over there into the pile. And then brushes. Oh, this is going to be a while. I think I've got to eliminate all these really long ones because they take up a lot of space. So I'll go through and do that. And then I'll see what I'm left with. But that's a good long brush. I'll keep it in the pile. Narrowing it down definitely. I don't need a mop brush. I feel like oil paints, I'll need some of these brushes though, but I don't know what ones because I don't do oil painting enough to know. I've got some fan brushes. Got some toothbrushes. These are painting toothbrushes. Got some watercolour travel brushes that I don't like using, so they can definitely go in that pile. I've got some palette knives in here, which I will be taking because palette knives are absolutely amazing. So I've got 4 here, all different sizes and shapes. They will be going in the pile. That pile is growing by the day and I haven't got my watercolours in there. I'll figure it out. Another toothbrush, that's a 3. We've got these ones that are really damaged, so I won't be taking them, but I can... Yep, very good at looking after my brushes, clearly. That looks like a... It's really not too easy doing this, because I'm just taking out all the ones I don't think I need, but I need to go through this for acrylic paint because... Okay, well this is a short one I can use for acrylic painting. There's a fan brush I can use for acrylic painting, but would I use a fan brush? Sorry, oil painting. Do I use a fan brush for oil painting? I can now. Got these thicker brushes. I'm still looking through. I'm like, what kind of brushes look like? Would that be useful for oil painting? Maybe. Or that one, or this one. Maybe this one. This is me going in blind, guys. They look exactly the same. I'll take this one because it is... Oh. This one's got a sharper nib. But this one's got a sharper nib. Okay. exactly the same. Okay, I'll take the one with the flat nib. And maybe this one. Surely if I need more acrylic brushes, I can, oil brushes, I can get them down there. And yeah. Yeah, so, oh, they won't fit in the box. Okay, well, I'll just leave them there and take out these kind of really shit bad brushes that I'm not a fan of. These bigger brushes, these three, I feel like that'd be good because I don't know what size paintings we're going to do. So I feel like it's good to have some larger brushes as well. Does that include these two though? Because these are really tall brushes. And I don't need them both. But they're really nice brushes. I'm going to put them both in the pile. Oh wait, what size is this one? Okay, that's... They're all really similar sizes, aren't they? Okay, well, I can always pick them back up in April. I need to remember this. I've got a different fan brush. How much would I use a fan brush? I need 2 of them. But this is for acrylic painting. I don't use fan brushes though. I'll leave it in the pile. I don't need it. I've got and another fan brush, but this one's a tiny one. This one's a cute one. Okay, well. Okay, well, let's just keep grabbing out the brushes that I know I'm not going to be using. Like, look at that. Look at that. Okay, wait, I'll show you what I mean. Like, this one is a disaster. It is, like, stuffed, some of these brushes. I think... Oh, that's a... Good nib. Wait a second. They are different sizes, too. I don't need... I'll just... No, okay, we'll keep the original one. Okay, we've got a little bit more to go through. I've got this one, which is quite cute. I think it's for oils as well, but then we'll just leave it in there. Okay, we've got these colourful ones. Okay. Oh, no, that one's good. Some of these just did not get the cleaning they needed, and that is my fault, but helps narrow it down, I guess. Okay, well, these are all the no pile, because I do not need this many brushes for university. Oh. Okay, got these little ones. That's cute, but I don't need it because it's really bad. Okay, we've got a narrower pile now. Look at that. It's went from like it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, well, these little brushes take up like no space. Look how cute they are. And will be. Oh, this is a good brush. So these little travel brushes take up like no space, so they'll be easy to take with me. And we've got like some more the brushes. This one's got a finer tip than this one. I'll just put that one aside. Some of these brushes I'm still using at the moment. Like this one's still not dry from earlier today. Got some chisel points, which is useful. Some ones that don't have points now. Some more little ones I won't be using. This one's quite a fat nib for how small it is, so that'll be useful. We've got this one, which is, I don't think I'll use it. Got another flat nib, which could be useful for gouache. We don't need many. I've got mop brush. This is like hell. There are so many brushes. Got a few fine detailed brushes, which are always useful. It's fine. Fine. So all of these are yes. And this one. I've got, yeah. I'm thinking of like brushes that I wouldn't mind ruining while I'm down there, because I don't want all my good brushes. And these ones are all known. So these are my yes pile, and a few over there. And these are all ones I'm like, nah. So, whew, that's all done. The only thing left for me to do now is fit that all into my suitcase and go through my watercolors, which will take even longer. So, I shall do that in my spare time. But, yeah, that's all for this video anyway. It's looking much nicer than it was at the beginning of part 1. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed all 3 parts. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. See you later.